Sagittarius. Ooh, some cards are flying out, y'all. Something you don't see. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Here we have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Ooh, let's see what this is talking about. Now, I always get the these two cards, the Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment card, but the Page of Wands I rarely get. So what I'm gonna do is look in the book and read this card first, so I can give y'all the accurate information that y'all need to detect what it is that's going on. And that way I can give you a clear, insightful reading. Yes. Now, Sagittarius, I love you all. You all are crazy, wild, and courageous. And then I love that about you guys. Yes, I really do. So, the Page of Wands, it says here that this is an inspiration card. It gives you ideas. So, you may be having ideas right now. You may be discovering a new way of living right now. It says that you have limitless potential and that you are a free spirit. So y'all know this is for the sign of Sagittarius. It's a free spirit right here. And you guys can pretty aim for a specific target at times, but right now it says you are free spirited. With the Page of Wands, it says you are inclined to give anything and everything a go. You embrace the opportunity to start out a new journey or project and see where it takes you. You do not necessarily have a solid plan in place, nor do you really know where you are headed, but you are excited about the possibilities. Okay, I can work with this. It says here you have a gift for dreaming of new creative ideas. By the burdens of everyday life. It also says nothing will get in the way of your dreams. Wow, okay. It's a little feistiness on it, I feel. So, right now you maybe feel like somebody is trying to take your place, and but the page is like standing still. He's standing still, and his staff is firmly planted into the ground. He is not going anywhere just yet. You still need to take your creative spark and ground it into reality so that it is ready to be implemented in the physical realm. So whatever you're trying to do right now or manifest, you need to make sure that you are grounded, and your creative juices are flowing correctly, positively, and making sure that you are having a set goal to go towards. Yeah, you want to make sure you have a select goal to go towards. You need to map out, and strategize. Test your ideas as well. Like, test your ideas. That's what I'm really getting. Create a few experiments before committing. So, you may be addressing a few things or confronting a few ideas that you may have and going with them. And from just you testing it and experimenting, you are getting results or seeing where you can go next and see how well that works for you. It could be helpful to run your thoughts through a filter. You may be filtering out ideas as you try them out and pursue them. So that you can like mostly go with those that are aligned with you mostly. So you may be on a spiritual path or a spiritual journey that is calling you. This is what the Page of Wands represents. Like, so right now you can have like a curious mind and intrigue to see where you are right now. You're open to experiences and discovering new levels of consciousness. Let's get into the next card. I get where this card is coming from with the Page of Wands, being creative and in flow and figuring out what it is that you can do best. That's mostly in line with what you're trying to do and accomplish. Like you're trying to have like a successful home and love and work life. I can sense that from you all. The Nine of Pentacles is all about living your best life, ushering in a time of financial stability, security, and overall success. This is a minor arcana card that is like a welcome in addition to any reading. This is a 3-card spread, you all. I don't know if I may have to pull any extra cards for you all. Not just yet. So you may be going for self-sufficiency. You may be having to work on things on your own. I'm getting to go towards your desires. You have worked hard to create an abundance, thanks to your independent efforts and self-confidence and discipline, you attained all deserved success. And you've been doing this for a while. The Nine of Pentacles is like you've been working for a while and making sure that you are disciplined in your work ethics. And now it's like saying, like, sit back, relax, and enjoy the luxuries of pleasures as it roll in. So this bird is like, sit back and like look at all the things that is coming. This woman is looking at this bird, all the things that they've been working towards is coming in. It's time to have fun, blase blase. Pamper yourself, basically. Treat yourself to special occasions or like a personal gift to celebrate your journey. Like it's saying you already achieved so much. And you may not be at the finish line yet, but this is your opportunity to acknowledge your achievements and re-energize yourself for the final phase. Don't rely on others to support you either. This is an independent woman. She's on her own. She's by herself. Like, take care of yourself for the long term. Invest wisely. Seek financial advice to make the most of your wealth, to go further in your abundance. Yeah, this is a one-woman show. So you've been doing this all on your own. You've been taking care of shit, holding it down on your own. This says like you are in harmony with the environment that's around you. You appreciate the beauty and abundance found in nature, and you can harness the high vibe energy to bring pleasure into your life. Um, with this Judgment card, I could get that this is probably your energy, the Judgment card. So it's probably like time for you to make a decision. It's time for you to transition into like a new way of thinking after you like made a certain decision. This is a major arcana card, okay? So this could be like you are rebirthing a project, or you're following an inner calling, or there's an absolute decision that you have to make. It's saying the Judgment card is like calling you to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness. This could be a spiritual awakening, realizing that you are destined for so much more. This is your cosmic leveling. Tune into a higher frequency. Let of your old self and step into the newest version of who you truly are. So, like, you was probably, like, I'm getting that, like, the old way of living was probably, like, low vibrational or, like, some hood rat stuff. That's what I'm getting, like, hood rat stuff. This is saying tune into your higher self, trust your judgment, know you are on the right path. All that stuff that you experienced before, like you on a newfound journey. You can also look to your past though as life lessons to guide you. Things that you learned from in the past can help you now. Let me pull 2 more cards. So this is like probably past energy. I'm gonna do 3 cards for you. Yeah, 3 cards for you. So here we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Here we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. And the Page of Swords in reverse. I want to do this 9 of Wands reverse first because this has more energy on it. It indicates that you may need to release a chip on your shoulder. So something may be bothering you right now. It may be like a hard fight that you probably recently just came across. It can indicate that you have hard feelings as well, feeling angry, that your life is not easy, or like feeling like a situation that happened is not easy, and it's a self-limiting belief. I hate to say it, but it's something like picking away at you right now. But you need to look at your inner resources. It may be a struggle, it may be overwhelming, it may be causing you to be defensive and paranoid. But in the end, you're still struggling to keep working toward your goal. You're still going towards your goal no matter how hard it is. You're relentlessly going for it. Even if it's setback after setback, and you probably don't know how to cope with it anymore, or you may be ready to give up. But, draw upon your internal resources, your resilience, your inner courage, your positive self-talk. Talk to yourself positively, create a positive mindset, and keep going. You can actually turn this challenging situation into a fantastic success. If you keep fighting, keep going, keep persevering. It may be like you lack support, or is the fact that you've been working so hard, and you probably feel like there's no play or no fun to come about. But this 9 of Pentacles is saying like your fun is about to roll in, it's about to come in. You just gotta wait, sit back and relax and let it come, let it flow. Make sure you don't take on any other commitments at this stage in your life until you have more control over your circumstances. If you cannot see the end of the sight, then get help. Hire a personal assistant, or like a house cleaner, or a daycare provider, or like a babysitter if you must. Get support from your loved ones, get somebody to help you out. Work with a coach, a therapist, or somebody to help you manage all the things that you are frustrated with or can't seem to get over. But the Nine of Wands also indicate paranoia, defensiveness, and the concern, that everyone is out to get you. You may think that, you are always under attack by the same group of people, or you are unfairly targeted. Often, this is a sign of fear from within. You rather, yeah, this is probably like a sign from within. But, focus on your own game. Don't worry about what other people are thinking or saying about you. Do you? Let's see what this Ten of Pentacles in reverse is about. Let me look this up. I rarely get this card in reverse. Let's see what this is about. Ten of Pentacles. It says here, the dark side of wealth. Financial failure or loss. I don't know about that card. How could it says that when you was working hard, you reaping rewards? It's on its way. Let me see what this about. So it's like saying, this is probably what you thinking towards yourself. It says here that you may question whether you want to live the life that you're living right now. It's also about wealth accumulation, an established family and home life in the material realm. So like on the outside looking in, you probably thinking like, is this the life I really want to live? Do you really want to be chasing the next 1,000 so you can own the latest Jimmy Choo shoes, or living this certain type of image? um do you really want to be pushing for marriage or a family instead of just enjoying what you may have right now? Who, this hitting somebody. I feel it. Y'all probably not liking this reading, but this is like something you must go over. This is something you must think about. This is something you must, you can't ignore this. Like, this is like work that has to be paid attention to. I'm strongly getting that for you guys. Because with this Page of Swords right here, upright is like new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. But yet, reverse is a whole different thing. It's self-expression. Are you all talk with no action? You know, are you, hasty? You may be hasty as fuck, moving before you putting any thought into it. You talking, and you being hasty in the way you approach things. Could be. It's also this Page of Swords is saying you may need a journal to privately write in, you know, for just for yourself and nobody else. Um, this Page of Swords could be saying let go of your fears and shout your message from the rooftop. So you may have something you want to share. You probably, if you need a little nudge to go public with like some certain ideas or an opinion, um, the reverse Page of Swords is like go for it. Let it out. But at times the Page of Swords can also mean that you are all talk, no action. Be careful about making promises you cannot keep. Saying things you'll regret later. Yeah, saying things you'll regret later. Before making a specific promise though or commitment, make sure that you can deliver on it before you promise it. It can preserve your integrity and reputation. Y'all probably may be tarnishing y'all reputation right now. And going against your integrity with a few decisions that you may be making right now. This made an important message. I'm gonna take 2 more minutes and I'm gonna close out. But this is the page can also be like a know-it-all card, and you may be trying to impress somebody with like a big story of somebody's past or somebody's achievements or blase blase yada yada yada, and you acting hasty on trying to know it all without thinking things through. You know, you have a lot of energy behind that, but you are not using it effectively. Um the page could also so the page of swords likes to ask a lot of questions. So you may be asking a lot of questions right now to like a loved one. But the reversal of the card can be a sign that you are annoying others. You may be annoying people with these constant questions and challenging their ideas. Um, while you may just be trying to understand a situation or a concept better, there are more ways, more constructive and non-threatening ways to go about it. Use sentences such as like help me understand, start off with like help me understand, or be conscious of how you may come across to others, and only challenge and question those ideas that are important to you. So whatever is important to you, you need to only ask that. Don't be trying to dip and dab and other things, trying to be nosy or do too much. Like, nah, just just talk about the important things and what actually is your concern that it applies to you. And it also says here with the 10 of Pentacles, one more thing with the 10 of Pentacles, it could be um but it says be ready to question your need for stability. Like, this is what you should be asking. um what how Yeah, so question like, do I need to commit to this person, or do I need this type of stability and security in my life, or should I go about this in a different way? It may be sounding good on paper the way you want to live, but is it what you want? You may be thinking like marriage and kids is the way to go, but is that the life for you? Is that what you want? Is that how you are supposed to be living? The 10 of Pentacles is a reminder. Is like, it comes as a reminder that sometimes, wealth can be a trap. Something probably trying to trap you, boo. When you surround yourself with like expensive things and living in a luxury life, you may want more and more and more and more and more and more and more, never feeling satisfied with what you have. Splurging, you know, and you may find that you're burning through financial reserves as you desperately try to support this higher standard of living. Just try to holla at me for extended reading, y'all. This is where we finna depart. I think that you all could just take the time to have fun, and let your hard work um simmer through. Like, probably just buy yourself a nice few gifts 1 or 2 times because you worked hard for it. You did that. And with this work and love life, with your love life and relationship life, Ask what is truly for you. Well, is this the life I want to live? Where do I see myself going? Uh, who do I see myself committing to? Do I want to commit at all? Is this the life or road I want to go down? You want to be able to question yourself the right questions. You probably think you know the correct answer, but do you really? Do you really know the answer? Like, ask yourself the most important questions first and get that out of the way, because then you can see for yourself clearly what exactly it is that you want. So, Sagittarius, thank you all so much for tuning in, watching this video. If you have any more questions or would like a individual reading, please hit me up at thegranttarot@gmail.com. I will get right to you as soon as possible. And I love you all, and I thank you all for watching this video. It is truly an amazing thing that you all are getting out and viewing my video and resonating with it. Like I said, the Grant Tarot. Love you. Peace, love, and light.